Okay folks, Brian here from Northwind Garage. We're back on the Econoline E-350 2006. Got a 5.4 in it. And we did a fuel filter change. I got another video on that. So after we ran it for a few minutes, the fuel pump stopped working. So we believe we got a fuel pump problem. In order to fix this, you have to pull a fuel tank down or cut a hole in the floorboard. And I don't want to cut a hole in the floorboard because this is a passenger van and there's seats bolted everywhere in it. So we're going to drop the tank. And basically it takes a 15mm wrench and take it down here. So, I don't know if you can see or not.
Yep.
Can you see it? Right there, that bolt where my finger's pointing?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's two of those. There's one on each end. There's one here and one down here. Way down there. See it?
Yeah.
It's right. I can't reach it. It's right.
Yeah, that one. You just see the top of it.
Right there. That's it. Right there. And I'm going to use a ratchet wrench. You see that?
Yep.
It's a 15mm ratchet wrench. And I've already put some PV blaster on the bolt. Actually, it broke loose pretty easily. Now you want to support this fuel tank when you're taking it out. So I'm probably going to get a jack with some wood blocks. Actually, I'm pleasantly surprised how easily this threaded bolt, it's a long threaded bolt, goes up through here. It's coming loose. Very pleasantly surprised I am. Yeah, see that? I don't know if you can see it. Yep. Can you see it?
Yep.
Fuel strap loosening right up nicely. I mean, that's almost finger tight now. Yeah, I can turn it with my fingers. So good. That's good news. Usually that's what you fight with. It's the fuel straps, the fuel tank straps. So you want to watch sparks on this, that's for sure. So it's a halogen bulb. So actually, you're taking spin these straps and they'll come right out. I'm just gonna spin that around the other way. Go down and do the other one. So those are nylon lock nuts on that 15mm wrench to get those off. I'm going to put something under it to support the fuel tank. And you also have all the connections to the fuel sender and the fuel pump and the connections to the fill pipe and the vent. so you're gonna be dealing with that too. We'll have some video of that. But I'm gonna get a jack support underneath this fuel tank. I just want to double check. Now this is saying I got about a quarter of a tank. So this rig here being a van, it holds quite a lot of fuel. I'm not exactly sure how much, but the tank is about 4 feet long by about 16 inches high or so, and roughly 16 inches wide. Goes in between the frame rail and the drive shaft. So it's quite a big tank. So if you had that full, you definitely want to get some of that excess fuel out of there to be able to manhandle that thing around. Otherwise you're going to be taking a bath in it. So normally I'd be using a floor jack on this, but mine decided to die on me, and I haven't been able to pick another one up yet. So I'm going to make do, like I usually do. Something them politicians don't have to do. They don't have to make do. Most of them are so wealthy, politicians just a hobby for them. So it don't, if they make a mistake, it don't really cost them anything. You or I, we make a mistake. Well, I better stay off that son. Well, this one's closer to where it gets salt from the wheel. So I'm gonna have to break that loose before I put that 12 point on there. There we go. Alright, broke it loose. Like I said, I'm pleasantly surprised how well these are coming out. Usually you have to fight with something like this in this state because you use salt on the roads. And I can see the effects of it here. It's starting to do its damage. Wow. I'm pleasantly surprised how easy that was. Usually, you're fighting with that kind of thing. All right, so got a couple clamps here. Got to loosen up. Gotta get me a screwdriver. This is a must when you're working under a vehicle like this, folks. You get stuff in your eyes, boy. You can be in big trouble like that. So definitely wear some. I wear glasses, prescription glasses anyway. So even a pair of goggles, something like that, to keep stuff out of your eyes, because stuff will come around your glasses. But anyway, moving forward here, the next thing we're going to have to deal with is the fill tube and the vent tube clamps and holes. Coming down. So this is the vent line. This one is the fill tube. It's a lovely little trick getting this off. Wow. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so those are down and out of the way. Let's see what happens if we begin to lower this a little bit. All right, let me see. Still, even with a quarter of a tank, folks, that's a heavy tank. There's still a lot of gas in that. Let's see here. Okay, folks, so one of the next items we gotta try to get disconnected on this fuel tank is, if you look up in here, let's see, we can see in here. Okay, so see that connector right there? So here's the connections for the fuel pump. I got to get that disconnected. And then there's the top of the fuel pump fuel sender assembly. Now that's what we got to get to, folks. We got to get this fuel tank down to be able to wrench on that and get that thing out of there and get it replaced. So kind of dealing with getting the tank out, and it's about 3/4 full. No, I'm sorry, 1/4. It's about 1/4 full, and gas is 6.3 pounds per gallon. There's that electrical connector there. So I'm gonna have to turn you off a minute here and come back to it. So I don't have hands free enough. Okay, folks, so I got that disconnected. You got to push this little tab right here. See that little tab? Right there. You're going to push in on that and pull out to take this apart. And the other part of the connector's right there. It can only go together one way, come apart one way. And then we got the fuel fill vent lines disconnected. And now I got to figure out the fuel lines. There should be a return line. Should be a return line and supply line to the engine. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, folks, you got a good picture?
Yep.
Okay, so these have a little clip in the back like this, which it broke on me. It just broke coming apart. That's a vent. Get my glasses moving. Focus with me. So this one, where's the top of it? Right there. So sure how these come apart, but I'm trying to do it without snapping them. Okay. Wow. Plastic, folks. Plastic. What a dumb idea on this. Yeah, it snapped, obviously. Probably didn't take it out right to begin with. I can almost see that it's still in there. One's still on the edge. Look at that. Plastic clips holding that in. Let me see. Okay. Probably make a tool for this. I'm gonna have to find something different to get in there. Okay, folks, so I got this little pick thing I'm going to try to use here to get these little pieces out of there. Of course, I can't really see what I'm doing. Can't get my head in there to see it either. First, there it goes. That's it right there, isn't it?
I think so.
Wow. Like standing on my head trying to do this. I can't even see what I'm doing. That one's completely out of there. That one needs a little. Okay. I can see part of it there, but I can't. See it there?
Looks like you got it.
Yeah, but it's got to come right out completely. I can't see it right there, that little piece. It's got to come out.
Hold on.
Can you get it from over there? That? Here.
Wait. Hold on.
That's it right
Let me
there.
line you up right there.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Thank you, cameraman.
Aha.
All right, look at that. You get all that on video?
Yeah?
All right. I can't even move in here. All right, I can't move, folks. I'm stuck in here. So this fitting here is just like on the fuel filter, which is the high pressure line up to the engine. So we got to get this clip out of here, which is, you just got to position it correctly here. I think it goes, remember how to do it. Standing on my head here trying to figure this out. Alright, so there we go. And then you pop that out like that. Now I gotta have that special tool.
The yellow one?
Yeah. That right behind you there?
Yep. It's up on the pump, actually. Got it.
Okay, perfect. You mean the filter?
Yeah, the filter, sorry.
No, that's fine. Actually, this one is a little bigger than 5/16. So you need the next size up, I think.
The blue one?
Yeah, I think so. So these are different sizes, folks.
I'll take the yellow one.
They go on. Yeah, that's a different size. So, got to keep that in mind. You got to have the correct size to release those fingers inside that connection. And I think, I don't know if I can do it from where I'm at. It's all the way in there, but it ain't doing nothing. Why? Oh, look at, watch yourself there. I'm getting any gas on you. All right, so that's that. A little piece of plastic to get that done. So now, there's one left down there. And this fuel tank should slide right out from underneath the vehicle. Maybe we can get front of it all done here. All right, pause it a minute. We got to reposition.
Okay.
What I'm going to do, folks, are you all set?
Yep.
So now what I'm going to do, folks, is try and slide this tank out from underneath the vehicle a little bit. It's at a quarter of a tank, but let me tell you,
It's not light.
it's heavy. Extremely heavy. What's that? Looks like some sort of a thread protector or something. So we have one more of those clips on another bent back here. What are we hooked on? Right there. See that? It's hooked on that. Alright, so I need that or pick or whatever it's called. So I'm going to try to get this out without destroying it. I have all the others. Can you imagine just these little clips holding that in? Look at them. They break. They break right off on you. They look all weathered.
Brittle.
Yeah, weathered and brittle and... I know that fuel filter kit came with some of them, but not the great big one there. I might have to get that one. All right. Now the tank is free to pull right out.
Pull at the same time.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, folks. That's how it's done at Northwind Garage. And this is our culprit right here. Looks like a 5/16. Let me see if I can. I'll be right back with some tools.